Hello, hello. Welcome to our Monday night Let's Make a Card, our normal time, and I hope that you are joining us. I'm just going to talk a little bit till I see that you're here. Leave me a comment, a thumbs up, a little heart, something to let me know that you're here, just so that I'm not all by myself. And remember to share this video, and when you do, it's usually right down at the bottom. You can click on a little button that says share, and when you do that, you'll be entered to win, and I am going to give away on Friday the stamp set that I'm using all week. Now, if you're not sure what this week's product of the week is, hi everyone, it is the Amazing Life stamp set, and I've taken some of them off already. The stitched rectangle set, and there are 4 more that are not on this paper. I love this one. The stitched thinlits are my favorites. I have the circles, the ovals, and the squares, but this one is even, let me show you a bigger one. What's cool about this is they're double-sided. Let me get this in the camera so you can see it. See? So when you run this through your Big Shot, it cuts inside and outside the rectangle. So not only does the piece that you take away have the stitching, faux stitching on it, the piece that's left behind has the stitching. Hey, Patty. So super cool. Okay, so that's what we're using. That's our product of the week. And thank you for sharing. And remember, if you place an order, a $30 order using my host code, which is right up at the top of the page, it shows you the product of the week and what the host code is right in that little picture. If you place an order on my website, you will get a make and take kit of the 3 projects that I create this week. If you didn't see that, I did a really short video this morning before I went off to the post office and dropped them in the mail, showing you what last week's order placers are getting. So, and that happens this week too, only this week it will be what we're using in class tonight and what we're using in my Facebook Live on Thursday. Okay? All right, so let's get started. I'm also using, okay, so we're using Amazing Life. Oh, love this one. And of course these, which I've been raving about since I first heard about them. And then I'm using the Designer Series paper from the Floral Romance collection. And I just wanted to show you, I'm not using all of these, but not only are there these awesome double-sided papers, but there's some printed vellum. It's so beautiful. I mean, Valentine's Day's coming. My anniversary's coming too. So if you're thinking about doing that, it's beautiful. It's so elegant and delicate. Oh, I love this. And really cool colors. So what are the colors that go with this? This one has Fresh Fig, Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizzazz, Petal Pink, Sahara Sand, and of course our Whisper White. Isn't it pretty? It should, Shelly, but it might be your Facebook that is not letting it, but that's okay. At least it was a good effort. Hey, Deborah, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Hey, Melanie. Okay. At one point I thought I would say hi to everyone, and then A, I sound like Romper Room, and B, I get nothing done. So, hey everyone, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, so first things first, we are going to do 2 cards. This is our first card that we're going to do, and I'm going to show you how cool it is to create this. You're going to use 1 sheet of this and your Whisper White card. We're going to bring in some sequins, and we are using Mossy Meadow ink, okay? All right, so let's get to work. So first things first, we need to grab our trimmer, and we're going to cut our thick Whisper White at 5.5. That's going to give me 2 cards. And then I'm going to take this, pop it in here, and remember your trimmer has a cutting blade and a scoring blade. So at 4 1/4 and score. All right, there's one. And let's just do this one so we're ready for the next one. So we have both of our cards made for tonight. And we are ready to go. All right. Now, I also need, we're going to do a lot of big shot work tonight, so I need to bring that in so that you can see it. All right. In our classroom, which remember, if you're not sure where to find all of these, you simply go to karamiller.com and click on Classroom. I upload the recordings in there when we're done tonight. I also have sketches for the cards that we create. It's free. And you can see the supplies that I use too. They're all in there. It's really easy. And I do this for every Facebook Live. So if you enroll once, you're good to go. You will be right in that classroom for the whole year. And I've also put a list that an awesome Stampin' Up! Demonstrator friend named Wendy went through, and she measured all of these little stitch thinlits and put the measurements in. And they're all in there. So it's really helpful to have that. And I said, thank you, Wendy. And you will see her name is right on it. But here's my first one. This is the biggest one. Oh, nope, it's not the biggest one. Biggest one's right here. And how big is that? That goes right on the front of my card. Right? All right. I'm trying to read a question. Deborah, what was that? I'm not sure what happened. Hey, Teresa. Okay, so I'm going to put this in. But before I run this through, I want to show you another trick. Deborah, how do I do that? You want to join? You just go to karamiller.com and click on Classroom. And when you get to the classroom, you will see the new classes. You'll see it open. It says 2019 free classes. Just click on that and say join. It's free. It doesn't charge you anything. You have to put your email and password in, and then you're right there. So, but I want to show you the trick. If you peek under here, see where I cut this piece? This piece came from underneath there. Wait, what? It doesn't show, and so I don't use all my designer series paper on one card. So I need the next stitched rectangle that's this size. And I numbered them in your sketch. And I'm going to center this in the middle. It's being temperamental with my magnet. There it is. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to put this right in and run this through. Kind of need two hands. It's a little tricky to get this through with two thinlits, but it saves you some cranking. All right. So now I have 2 layers ready to go. Here's 1. And here's 2. So I have this piece left over. I have this one. And then this one. All right, but I just need a white piece to go in the middle. Right? I need this white. So that's going to go out of Whisper White, and that's going to use this one. All right, so one more to do. Pop this through, and I need this out of Whisper White, which I just need to grab from over here. Nope, knew I had a whole package. All right, and I need my trimmer one more time. Yeah, this is not HSN night. When I have everything pre-cut, I describe it as HSN night, where they just pick it up. Have you watched how they do craft things? It's like everything's magical. It just kind of picks up. It's all pre-adhesive. Everything just goes. It doesn't work like that in real life. Okay, so this white one's going to go through. And then I'm going to be ready to put this all together. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? We have this. Let's move our thinlits. We have this one. Oh, and let me show you the close-up. See, this is the piece that's left behind. Can you see the stitching around the outside? I love that. And then this is the piece that I cut out. Let me zoom in, that'll work better. See the stitching? Okay, well here's one that I cut inside and outside. So this is how this is going to go together, right? We don't know that we cut some out. Okay, all right, and then our card. So all this is going to go like so, right? I'm really matchy-matchy tonight. And this one is going to get our stamp on it with our Mossy Meadow. And it's going to say, I'm picking the one that says, "So happy to have you in my life." Remember, this actual stamp set will get mailed to you. Will get mailed to you if you are the lucky winner from the share category. I'm gonna lose this one. I know. Adrian, you've been here before. Thank you. You lose something every class. I lose something. Usually. It's because someday I'm going to record what I'm actually doing. So when you see this, you know those people talk about what the duck does? On the surface, the duck looks nice and smooth, and underneath his feet are paddling like crazy. That's kind of me. Okay, so, but whoops, before I do that, this is a photopolymer stamp. It's clear, it's thin, but when I want to stamp, I need a little something under it, particularly because I'm stamping on marble. If I were using, hey Jackie, sometimes it is. If I was using my Stamparatus, which we'll do that another day, I would use the foam pad. If I'm using the clear mount or cling mount stamps, I would not need to worry about this. But tonight, because this is what I'm using, I need to have a little something to get a better image. And because this is a big one, Penny, thank you. I like to do it this way. All right, so I got nice, good ink on me. No, not on me, on my stamp. And I'm going to center this and stamp. There we are. Right? Okay, so now I'm ready to put everybody together. This is what we want. All right, so I'm going to take my card base. Needs a little something here with my bone folder to make this go. And then I'm going to take this piece next and some snail. I do like the other side too, though. This paper is so pretty. Those of you that were part of the paper share, did your paper share arrive yet? It's so pretty. The people that participated in my paper share also got little stickers on each one of these that tell you what goes with them. I'll show you. I have little stickers that tell us what the colors are, because this is in the catalog too. So for example, here's Floral Romance, and you can see what the colors are that it needs. It's really helpful so that you know. That is why I love Stampin' Up! Everything coordinates. I don't have to worry, well, what green is this? What goes with it? I can know that it's going to match, and I don't have to worry, and I am a matchy-matchy kind of person. So on this one, I just stuck this down with my snail, but I want to show you what it looks like if I pop it up with a dimensional. Dimensionals are my next favorite product in the line. I love the coordinating paper, but I also love the dimensionals. Dimensionals give your project, well, dimension. And I'm just going to pop these on. Isn't it pretty, Jackie? Oh, I love this paper. I haven't figured out exactly. It's one of those ones that I don't want to use, but I make myself use it first. The ones I'm in love with, I used to save them, and then I'd forget about them. They were saved, and then I never used them. So now I use my favorites first. Get out of there, little bugger. Okay, now you're ready to go down. And I'm going to do dimensionals on this one too, on this layer. The great, what's that great sheet? Oh, this one, Deborah? I made that. You know what? Maybe I'll upload that into the 2019 class. I think I will. I printed them on labels, but I'll put it in my 2019 class. That does make life really easy. All right, so there's that. So yeah, it'll be in there. Okay, Sandy, I'll put it in the, I'll upload it into the 2019 classes. So there's that one, right? It looks like we worked really, really hard, and it's super easy. But I love the paper, just, amazing. And then I'm going to grab myself an envelope, because, you know, one of the things I'm the worst at is I forget to decorate our envelopes. And what's beautiful about this stamp set is there's a lot of really cute sentiments that they don't have to be huge. So this one has, yay, I believe in you, 4-leaf clover, good luck, lots of cool things. I'm going to do you are amazing, because I think everyone is. And I'm going to pop this right on the front, down at the bottom. I'm going to do it right down here. Hey, Dolly, me too. I love this one. And seriously, simple is easy. It's not crazy. And you are amazing. It's going to go right here. Then I have room for my address and my stamp, but that's what they're going to see when they look at this with their address on it, okay? Anyway, I don't usually stamp on the inside because I leave it for a note, but clearly you've got lots of room. You could do several things on the inside. Okay, there's that one. All right, this one is actually even easier. It's crazy if you can think that it would get simpler. All right, so here's the card. I'm going to do a little something because I want to, but I'll show you two different ways. One way is we are going to take this beautiful This is the vellum that's in here. I'm going to take the vellum and I'm going to run it through my Big Shot with that big, the one that fits the front of your card. So it's 4 by 5 1/4. It is this one. And I'm going to put that in the front. I'm not going to punch a hole out of the middle of it though, because I'm doing something a little different on this one. Remember, the sketches are in the classroom so that you can go see those too. All right, so that goes like that. And I'm going to put this as close to the edge as I can because I don't want to waste an inch of this gorgeous paper. And sometimes you'll find that these just don't want to go through. So if your Big Shot isn't cutting exactly, you can always come back and do it a second time. This paper is 12 by 12. You're right. Kathy, I see lots of layouts in your future. Kathy is a scrapbook extraordinaire. She's also new to my Stampin' Up! Team. Who else is here? Patty is 2. This did not cut all the way through. And it could be that I haven't really played with it to find out why, but I'm not going to worry. I'm just going to trim off this. It could be, a couple of reasons could cause this to happen. One is the way it's going through. It might be better to go this way with it. It would give more pressure on these ends. The other situation that I have, I'm going to look at this in a minute. When you take those rectangles off the backing, sometimes a little bit of adhesive sticks to it. And it doesn't always work. So if you're having that issue, then you're going to want to clean that off. But I fixed it. We are good. All right, so then I need, look how pretty this looks. Right? Ugh, I love it. So pretty. I'm going to use this tall, thin Thinlit. This one is 1 1/4 by 3 1/2, I think. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to do 3 of these. So I'm going to pop one right here. And I'm going to run it through. And I'm doing 3 of the same size. There's that. Whoopsie. And 2. I don't think I'm going to get 3 out of this scrap piece. Might have to use another one. But definitely save onto your scraps for this stuff because there's tons of these little ones and they're awesome. Use it for lots of, I'm going to use them a ton. Come on. All right, I need one more. I'm coming. Dolly, do you use the Memories and More? Dolly's on my team too. I probably missed somebody else. I'm sorry if I missed you. Oh, Trish, I saw you too. We Simple Stampers are growing like crazy this month. The deal is so good, no one can pass it up. Stampin' Up! Has an amazing sign-on bonus this month. If you spend $99, you get to pick out whatever you want from the 2 catalogs, the annual and the occasions. $175 worth of product. It's $99 in free shipping. I mean, really. How can you go wrong? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. And I am going to use the birthday one. keep losing things, but you can't tell because you can only see my hands and you don't see my face going, oh, where is it? I'm going to use the cake. And I'm also going to use the happy birthday. And I'm going to bring in something that isn't necessarily here. I do have all these Thinlits. Oh no, I'm not going to bring anything in. I'm going to use the Thinlits. We're going to stick with one thing. I'm going to use this super teeny one. Skinny. And it's going to do the happy birthday. Right? See it? So I need to do one more big shot, which I'm going to do right over here. Trust me, I'm doing it. You can't see it, but it's what's happening. Happy birthday is coming over here. Okay? I really am doing it. I might make some noise so that you can hear me. Well, of course, this one's nice and quiet. All right, here it is. All right. Now, a couple ideas. If you are not confident with your stamping, which, you know, it's probably a bad idea for me to get confident about anything, you can always stamp first, cut later. Not a bad idea. But you know what? I'm living life dangerously tonight, and we are going to stamp these guys. So there is my cake. And I'm looking for my fresh fig, which I don't see. Let me look one more place. If I were fresh fig, where would I be? Well, we're not going to keep you waiting. We will go with Pear Pizzazz as our second color. Okay, so Pear Pizzazz is what is going to be Happy Birthday. And what's nice about these stamps is you can see right through them. So you can line this up. There's our Happy Birthday. And I'm going to do one cake out of Pear Pizzazz, and the other two are going to be Mossy Meadow. They could be, ooh, I could even do the pink, but we're not going to get too carried away. And that's going to go right here. All right. Now I could dress these up a ton. I could color. I could bring in my blends or my watercolors and decorate these. Lots of different choices and options, but for right now we are just going to put these down. So how am I going to put this vellum down so it's not going to show? Because you can see through it, right? But let me just show you where I'm going to put things. I'm going to position my adhesive so it's underneath what I'm putting down. So this is going to go here. This one's going to go here. And this one's going to go over here. Right? And then Happy Birthday is going to go across the bottom. So I can put just my snail and not worry because it's going to go under Happy Birthday. If I were doing something else and not covering this up, I would have to work a little bit more, and we did a little bit last week talking about it. Where can you hide it? And it depends on the glue. You can use a mini glue dot and hide that under a decoration. So let me show you that. So let's say I want it to go I can hide it under this fresh fig flower. So I'm going to take the flower and put it on my glue dot. Can you see that it's there? See it? It really doesn't show. Look what happens when I put it down. You cannot tell where it is. I can feel it there, but I can't see it. Whoops, I want you to get a close-up of it. It's right under this one, but you can't tell. So that's super easy. Another way is to use the liquid adhesive, the Tombow. That dries clear, and you can use just a drop in different places, and it won't show. I'm going to take another glue dot, though, and go under this other flower right here. So you have to be a little strategic when you're trying to hold vellum, even the printed vellum. Now let me take this light pink so that you can see how that looks. I really can't see them at all, and the glue dots hold it really, really well. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Okay, so now I'm ready for these guys, and I'm going to do different heights and different adhesives. So I'm going to do some with snail. And you are snailing over here. And you are going to dimensional. I don't know whose hair that is. I'm really wondering. Maybe it's mine. I don't usually lose my hair though. It's probably a dog or a cat. I don't have a cat. Okay, get these all off. If I were Susan, I would have a cat sitting on this. She is a big helper. And then this is going to go like that. And then happy birthday is going to go right on the bottom. And then I still have my, or dog, right? It could be a dog. And I'm going to just pop my sequins on the bottom. And in a couple more places, because you can never have too much bling. Okay, here we go. So let me zoom back out. So we have 1, 2. So whoever, oh, ignore my mess over here. Pretend it's all pretty and there's nothing going on around it. Don't look behind the curtain. So anyone that places an order this week, using my host code, which is up at the top, $30 order, you will get pre-cut and pre-thinlet stitched the pieces that you need. I can't stamp and send them to you. So you will get everything ready to go and you will need to do your own stamping, okay? Well, thanks so much for coming tonight, and I will see you again Thursday. Have a great week. Bye.